Let's go. Welcome to a Bloomburrow draft. First draft I do on Magic Online. First things first, the big thanks goes out to my sponsor, 341 Trading. Great online store. Be sure to check them out for any Bloomburrow cards, but also other stuff you might be looking for. So diving into this pack, we do have good old Squirrel doing a decent job. I think this card is very, very good. And I also do think that, like, picking rares or looking at the rares first is probably the priority you want to set. There's like tons and tons of really good rares. There's some decent uncommons, and like the commons there are some good ones, but not at the same level as we've seen in the last set. So let's just pick up the rare. It's also in one of my favorite tribes. I drafted 2 drafts so far, I think, both of them ending up in Squirrels, and Squirrels was a really, really good deck. So yeah, we get another black rare with a squirrel on its art, and if you see a squirrel on its art, you can probably just tell that this card is good in the squirrel deck. This one gives you food. It's not a bomb by any means, but if you're a dedicated squirrel deck with lots of food, you can, I think, easily mill people out. Like, the combination of gaining life and milling someone out is very good. Also, like, the squirrel deck tends to mill itself, so level 3 is also pretty good. I'm gonna pick that up and kinda soft locking myself into squirrels just yet. I'm not a huge fan of blue. I drafted blue once. It was not good. Like, there are no common level cards I really liked. But like, this rare is fine. I mean, could also pick up the Blooming Blast, which is also good, but I don't think, I wouldn't call it great, but like in a dedicated aggro deck, it might be. There are no squirrel cards in here, no black cards either, so it's between the Beastbinder and the Blast. I do think that red overall is just a better card. Yeah, I guess I am just picking the red card here. Another blue rare. So blue must be wide open. Somehow regret not picking the other card. I could pick up the Root Weaver to, like, kinda soft force Squirrel still, but I do like the Mage as well. Like, the Mage is just a very good card on its own. Might even be worth a few tickets. Let's see. Probably still like $1. Yeah, close, 80 cents. So I think I'm going for the rare. See where this leads us. We can also splash, like, I don't mind splashing. An auto rare. Could be Grixis, I guess. Now you cast a spell, first instant sorcery. Oh. Copying spells if you gift cards, kind of, without the word gift on it. I think this is better than Daggerfang Duo. Yeah, let's pick this one up. I feel like the Grixis colors are fairly open. So we might be cooking something up here. I'm a big fan of Stargaze. I think it's, if you have a Stargaze, like, this fixes your late game, kind of. Especially if you have food to compensate the life loss. Overflow, not that great. Parting Gust is a good card. Also, the Splash Portal is a good card if you're in the Frog deck. The Cutthroat is also good, but we're probably not moving into an aggro deck, so let's just pick up black control card. So, and then don't like spell Shir. Don't like any of these cards actually. They're all way too aggressive. I guess this might be fine, but this is really not the deck for it. Maybe I'll just pick up one of those. Okay, looking at the Grixis cards, like I don't think any of the other cards really fits my deck so far. Again, I could pick up the Soothsayer. I don't think the Mentor is just great yet, but I might just end up in another deck. Who knows if this is where we should be. Duo is a good card. I like it. Denial. We don't have any birds, but like a counter for 2 might just be what this deck needs. It's between Daggerfang Duo and Denial. I think I'm picking the black card. Like I actually want to be in black. This is also a great control card. Like if I'm in Grixis control, it's not easy to make the mana for this work, but it's just having a sweeper seems so important. I don't think I want to village, like this doesn't, even though if I just splash for the creatures, let's pick a spell over it. Yeah. So the Otter deck seems open, the Squirrel deck is not. Fabled Passage. Best fixing we could get actually for this kind of deck. Like the Warlock is a good card. Probably better than like a land, but if we're a heavy 3-color deck, which we might be, like I'm not sure yet which colors are our main colors. I think we might end up splashing blue for the rares maybe and be like a removal pile with some Stargaze late game and some bombs. If we're splashing blue, yeah, I still think Fabled Passage might be more important than the Warlock. Even though, I don't know, this card is, no, let's just pick the Warlock. This card is very good, and there's some other fixing that's worse than Fabled Passage, but not by that much. Wow, what an empty pack for us. Like, I mean, the Cutthroat is good, but not in the deck we're trying to draft. So it's just mono banned cards here. I never want a second spell Gyre. Bond Prophet would be fine if we had more blue, but we don't. Maybe also Bruiser is okay, but I think this is so replaceable. I think I have to start picking my lands here. Harnesser of Storms looks very good. If you're like black-red control, splashing blue. Then there's Vix Patrol. This is a great card, but it's a great card as well. I think I want the Harnesser here. There's also the Hunger, which is great, so quite a few black cards I wouldn't mind picking up. It's the Wave Rider do. Like, it's too blue for me, but Snapcaster Order, huh? It's not bad, not great either. I don't think we have enough creatures to make this work. We might just pick up another land. Like if we have two of the grottos, we might even splash a rare of another color. Okay, there's another Wix Patrol. I do think like cards like these are excellent in decks with lots of removal. It's better than the Hunger, I guess. Another Harnesser, okay. Like, this is not, like what we're doing now is not what the format tells us to do. Like we're not drafting any lizards or an aggro deck, but I do think this is going to be a decent control deck. Shortbow is a great card in like any deck with enough Valiant. I've seen this thing go off and it's really good. Also the reach and vigilance part, somewhat excellent. Talent is also a great card, but like not in controlish deck. The Assailant is actually another fine card. Like we don't have any force, we're not playing this. And this probably. And it's a decent blocker. Yeah, why not? Again, we're not looking. Even though, like at the moment, we're probably not splashing for any spells. I'm not sure, we might end up playing this if we don't play the Audible Antics. Just a cutthroat again. Well, now seeing this squirrel card that late makes me kind of regret we're not in squirrels, but like we didn't have a chance to get there. Ooh, foil Snow Island. This is probably worth like 10 cents. Like all the lands are actually worth something. I should be picking them up if I don't have any picks for the deck. The deck is looking fine so far. I think we need more removal. Like we're in the removal colors, but we actually don't have that much. Enite Curator, great card. Not for us at the moment, but maybe this is worth enough to be worth taking. 20 cents. Come on, this is not a bad card. Why isn't this worth anything? Well, no worries, we'll just pick the Ambusher. Being a great card. I love this card in like any black deck actually. There's so many stuff you can pick off with the -1/-1. Apart from that, not much I really want. Ooh, good Frogo. And double Stargaze. So we do have an Assault here, but let me read. The rare. Each tab up. We can tap our own stuff to Moldrifter. Like as I said, I could actually splash with double Grotto, but I don't think this card is good enough. I think we need some more removal, so I'm just picking up the Assault. Like I really want one Stargaze, but I don't think we need the second. And also I could see one of those wheeling, so we have a second one for the sideboard. Or the Common God is also another card I can make work. Wick is a good rare. Played with this one and we're actually in the right colors to make it work. Also wouldn't mind Harnesser of Storms, number 3. But I do think that Wick is probably just better than Hunger and Harnesser. We do have some rats in this deck, like Assailant, Patrol. There's also no, this is a frog. Festival of Embers. This flashbacks all your stuff, right? You can on life. I don't think I have enough cards to make that work. But apart from that, like, I don't think I have enough creatures to make the Nocturne really work. There's a good white common. Like, I don't want any random 2/1s. I think I'm gonna pick up the rare just for the sideboard. Like, there might be matchups where I want to side this in. I don't think I want to have the bird on splash. I played against the duo and it's been pretty damn good. Like, even without the life synergies, it's just 3/3 flyer has been decent. Like, there are tons of creatures with reach, but there are still very many 2/1, 2/2 flyers in the set against which it's good. Still the lurker do. Can't be blocked. Well, that's not for me. I don't think I need dire sight. There's actually not much in here for us. Yeah, this is fine, like, not great, but fine. I don't want to splash like mediocre blue cards. There's just not that many good cards for us in here. Like, but maybe I'm just not used to, to all those barely playables. Like, let's just pick a random 2-drop. This is fine, actually. The bell would also be fine. In the end, I'm not even sure if I splash. I guess I'll take another Stargaze. Then there's a bell. Like, the downdraft is also a fine card, but I don't think it's as good. I don't have anything that targets my stuff. But those cards are all not for me. Like, this deck would have been much, much better if I had more removal. As is, it's like, I think it's decent, it's not great. Let's see. I don't really want to play this. I don't think the Scavenger's talent is any good in here. I'm not sure about the antics as well. The splash. Those are all premium. So are these. Yeah, this looks fine. I think I need one more card. Or two maybe. Like, I wanna play 17 lands and the Fountain Port Bell. Like, the antics might be better than like the rest. Even though maybe the Charger is just better than the splashed antics. And then, what else? We don't have enough removal to make festival work. Maybe it's just one of those. Also the frog rare, I can wonder, maybe the deck is just better without the splash. Like the rare is fine, but we don't have anything that works with it, and this is good enough to splash. We really haven't found any blue cards worth splashing in the end. Maybe the deck's just better. We just wait like this. I really like this one though. Maybe we just end up splashing this guy. Doing something like this. Like the frog is fine. Like it's a great late game engine, but we don't have the tools to make it work. Like we have some creatures that work well with it. Yeah, I wish we had more removal. Probably we don't need the dire side. Maybe we'll just play another dork. Or we still run the blacksmith talent or the second one. Like we do have, actually do have many creatures. Maybe this is just good enough. Let's see. Yeah, probably this is how this deck should look. So, like, this is a red, so... I think I'll play it like this and the grotto. Yeah, after the first pick I thought this might become a better deck than it is now, but... Yeah, let's see. It's like it's not a bad deck, don't get me wrong. I think this deck has some tools that could put it over the edge. Like it has some really good outcomes. The Harnesser of Storms I think is excellent in this deck, even though we're not a order only deck. It's crazy, we're still a 17 or 15 creatures deck. Still, we're not a lizard deck. But also I don't think that like the cards were there. Like we have many good cards and they all want us to keep. They all want us to be like more of a slower deck, but Okay, that's a decent pickup, especially against white, where you really need early removal. Not sure if I need to kill the duo. Like, it's an insane card in bats and like an average card outside of it. Really, the kitty, by the way, very good Swiss player. Do I want to mill cards actually? Don't know if I want with this deck. I think I don't. Like, I do have 2 Stargaze and they will mill me for quite a bunch, or they could. Yeah, I guess now I just level the talent. Ooh, that's a decent one. Like, I could just equip here Bash and play the Rot Caller. Maybe that's actually just better. Than leveling the talent. Like, this might also just stop them from attacking, and yeah, I think the duo will be very good in this spot. Put a counter on target creature that flying. That's so bad. Like, we had this card so many times. And every single time, um, this targeted like any creature and it was still like barely playable. Loses bats, lizard, and rats. Yeah. We get another trigger here. So they kinda need to block the duo. No? Wonder what they have. Alright, it's the anthem. That was stupid. I should have played the Harnesser first. Like, they could have a counter here. So, I think should probably... Should I? I think I'm gonna move this over here and just pass the turn. I think next turn I'm just gonna level up the talent and put the sword on the duo, like on the other duo. I wonder what they're splashing for. Could be a good frog. Could be a good rabbit. Hmm. Oh, that blinks it, okay. Moving this over to this guy. They'll probably just jump with the duo, no? They're really low on life, like this can just drain them out. Could also have like the removal for bats that gain them some life. Could also have the rabbit respawns, where their team gets +2/+1 and they just try to kill me with one swing. Another one of these. Yeah, now I guess I just attack with the team and win. Since I have like 4 creatures that trigger off the rot caller. Yeah, I actually don't know what they could have that saves them here. Like, there is the removal in white for 2 mana that gains them life. This would be good enough, but like they only have 1 card, 1 mana. Alright. So, flyers. We don't have that much that works against flyers, to be honest. Like, I also think we might not want the second Stargaze on the draw. Like the Scavenger's Talent probably also doesn't do enough. We might need to pressure them on the ground, but this is gonna be hard without any 2-drops. Yeah, if we had a second one of these, that would actually be quite good. We picked like a random card over it. Is there anything else that works against flyers? Don't think. Like assailants are also quite bad against what my opponent's doing. But yeah. Nothing else we can do. Just hope they have a slow curve and we draw some removal. Like, we had a pretty decent draw this game. We could... I think we could switch this one with another land. Just because I don't think we can ever dirtle around against them. Yeah, that's, that's what you get sometimes. This is fine. I do think Wix Patrol is good and important against them. I think we just bought an Alenia, which is very likely to cost 6 mana as well. Yeah. Well, that's pretty decent. So now I don't have to play the Grotto just now. We can wait some more draws until we know better what we need. War is fine. We have our own little life gainer here. They could just have the removal here. Question is, do I respect it or do I not? I actually think I'm gonna respect it. Seems a bit strange with the cutthroat we have. Like, if they counter it, we will still attack, but if they don't, I think we just stay back, wait for them to make their move, and if they don't, we just, I think we even wait another turn, hold up the instant. Okay, now they have their third land. Now they will make their move and we will make ours. They can still just target like tapped creatures with the removal that targets attackers or blockers. But yeah. Okay, this bump is unfortunate actually. This one doesn't trigger off otters, so we don't have to play this one pre-combat. Guess we just move in with the team. Like now, if they trade with the bird, they don't get any life. We get a tapped fish here. Okay. Or we don't. Oh no. What do we get? A mountain. Mountain is fine because of Wix Patrol. Ah, they probably just kill one of our guys. Hmm. This just bounces a creature. I'm trying my luck here. Ah, I should have milled with the duo. That was stupid. I wasn't thinking about like this particular card. Well, well hit, I guess. So now they don't get any life. If they do have the removal, I'm playing around the whole game. They do have a removal, not the one I was playing around, but Blooming Blast will be very, very good here. Another duo and more birdies. Like this might already be lethal, right? Because like they can only block the patrol, and then I can deal 3 to them. Well, I wouldn't do that. This works. Mm. You get a treasure, my dear friend. There we go. Winning against Screw. Yay! Still don't know if they really had the removal on attackers or blockers or tapped creatures. So I'm not sure if it was correct to play around it. Oh. Oh, come on. No lands into all the lands, really? That's better. Let's see. We could even win with this hand. It's probably the best 5 card hand I can produce. Like, I still need lots of help to compete here, but let's do the back and forth dance. Oh, it's it's the first time I really read the card. I thought it would drain for every skrill and stuff you have, but it's for every other. Makes it a bit worse, but still a very good card. Okay, interesting. They need one more token. Which will probably be easy in those colors. I already have one food. Okay, more stuff that doesn't really do much. Oh, come on. Like, why is the shuffler doing this to me? What have I done? Like, we get no lands into all lands into... Now you don't get anything anymore. And they can start growing this frog. Oh, come on, like now... Getting a land now would still just have been good enough, but no, not today. Wow, that's a beautiful art. Not a good card, I guess, but yeah, that's somewhat strong. Like, even now, if I draw a land, I'm still in this game, somehow. Now that can even crew that stupid thing here. Like, they could have. Yeah, whatever. This is just like... not what it should be. Like, I'm playing 18 lands, kind of. Shuffler just kind of kills me twice. Okay. Like, this hand has potential, but it has also the potential to just completely brick. But yeah, what am I supposed to do? Like, run 19 lands and then get the 7 lands hand again? I know where this is going. Okay. We're good, Shuffler. We're good. Yeah, I guess I should mill with this card, right? Or I should not. Like... But for the rat that minuses your opponent's stuff, I actually should. Right, let's go. I think I'm supposed to play this one, drain for another point of damage, set up as much pressure as I can. If I didn't mill this card, this game would already be over. It's kinda stupid. That helps. I think I'm gonna attack with the duo. Offer the trade, then play the wick. Like, if we draw another land next turn, we probably win with the conductorless electricity. And if we don't, we will just stargaze for a land. Or 2 lands. Like Alania into the removal would also be good. Yeah, pretty decent. Not gonna kill my snail. Now I can sack my snail. If I even get another turn, maybe they've seen enough. Down to 1, well that's brave against a charger and a rod caller. I feel like my opponent's deck is like kinda dirty, so I think I want the second Stargaze. I don't think it's gonna be a race, they don't have that many flyers. They do have some, but I think I might be fine against them with what I have, so let's just run it back. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have a 2-drop, but we do have 1/4 that stabilizes, and then we can start drawing cards. Hopefully. Okay, this card is probably very important for their deck. Like, they seem to be kinda heavy 3-color. Okay, their mana is fixed. I guess I just have to pay attention to not lose against the good bombs they probably have. But now I can go off with the others. Probably play the Assail next turn. Except for if they have a really good bomb we can or should take care of. Like we could also destroy this. They're not actively doing much. I think this is going to be a game where Stargaze is gonna be at its premium. Like as long as they don't have real threats. Yeah, the game is going just the way I want it to go. Like I even can copy harnessers. Like that sounds great. What do I get? Yeah, of course, like oh, it's only this turn, huh? Okay, then I don't. I thought it was until my next turn. Oh, it's not that broken then, huh? That's still good enough. They're kind of flooded here. Not much action. Could just still slam a huge flyer and we could be in trouble. It's not a huge flyer. I think now we're probably just giving them cards. Let's see what we exile first. This time we want to. This doesn't work. Infinite others. Next turn we can exile all the cards until we find the thing that does 2 to anything. That might be a problem. We might need to double kill this, depending on what we exile with the harnessers. Like maybe we actually find the sweeper. That would be sweet. So I think I'm gonna start here. Then we get all the triggers. So we exile the swamp. That's fine. Let's exile more. Another land. Let's exile more. Duo, which we cannot cast. It's unfortunate. So yeah, I think we're just gonna copy that and kill the fisher. Play a land. Play the talent. Level up the talent. Let's see what they have. Okay, this one. That's not bad in this spot. I think now we just stargaze for a bunch. We want 6 cards, 6 life. Like we also mill 12 cards. Maybe 4 is actually enough. So we're not gonna be exiling here. Not gonna double it up. Okay, we get the howl. And I think we just pick all of these. And then we're just going to be fine. Like I think we're just gonna double up the wildfire howl. And like completely sweep their board, get rid of our harnessers, which doesn't matter much. We could also try to... We could try to kill the tumbler. I don't think we need to do that. Like we don't want to lose the thing that doubles, because then we couldn't kill all the creatures. Yeah, hopefully they add more to the board. We can finish this thing off with the ambusher, I think. More? More. Oh yeah. Alright, so we don't even need to give them a card. I think we wanna exile. Yeah, land is fine. We don't need another one. So we sweep their board. Play the ambusher, we attack for 5. This should be GG. Do they have? A single white mana. This one? This one? Why would you want to keep this one? Yeah, I guess. If you insist. Yeah, let's keep this here. No. Ah, we could have played the Grotto. And the Rot Collar. That was stupid. Okay. Okay. It's a very welcome card from the top. So yeah, let's kill some stuff here. Let's still keep this here. Next turn we can swing with Rot Caller with upgraded talent. Okay. Now they're going off. Can we kill them next turn? I think we might. Yeah, like easily kill them actually. Let's start like this. Don't need to double this up. They have one card, they have one food. I think I just need to move this over to the ambusher to deal enough. All right. Game is not over yet. Close to, but not over. Okay. It is over. So, on to the finals. Now, this game looked very promising, like the deck can do stupid stuff. Stargaze was really good in this match. Let's see, can we win the finals as well? Ooh. This is a keep, especially against a mulligan. Like, we can Hidden Grotto into a 2 or 3 drop, or closer to 1 at least. Ambusher is very good if we play against something aggressive. So I think this should work. Okay. Planes, okay. Interesting. Oh, we don't want more lands. Kinda like the bell. Ooh. That's a good card. Yeah, I think let's just go ahead and... Actually, I could just kill the flyer and then try to ambush this one. Maybe I'll try this. It's like my hand doesn't have any flyer protection. For now. Whenever... Oh, come on, hold still. Okay. I have 1 card left. I mean, well, they're gonna draw another one. But this might work. And then we also have the duo, which is very good. We have the... Okay, they're not playing around the uncoms just yet. Too early in the format. They might have... Well, they might have several cards, yeah. It's one of them. Ooh, that's a decent one. Oh. They're just playing with us here, huh? We kill the flyer or do we kill... No, I think we just kill the rare. Like, the flyer without help is just a 1/3. It's a 1/3 death touch, but still just a 1/3. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I think your trade here is fine. I think I'll play this one first, even though I'm not quite sure if that's correct. Next turn, if we find a land, we can even snack a snail. Guess we snack later. Doesn't really matter if we have if they lost life this turn, but we're still gonna. Yeah, let's take that away from you. That would have been really, really nasty. Still under a pretty huge clock. Gonna need some help anytime soon. Good block. I don't want double black, so yeah, we're gonna need some help next turn. This card just owned us pretty hard. 3 power in the air. Maybe? No. Interesting, like our draw was really, really good. But yeah, we just lost to a flyer, I guess. Their deck is really good. Or at least what we've seen here. I think this is gonna be another game where racing matters a ton. Going first might also matter. I think I'm not gonna search here, I'm just gonna cycle it. Like I would actually love to draw more action. Do we have 1-drops? We have the blacksmith thing, so might just go ahead and draw now. I think we mill here. Favor is just a very good card. Okay, that's decent. Top deck. The land is less useful. They bricked, perfect. Like we really need some beef. Some help from our deck, but like we don't need much to get Harnesser going. There are several cards that would be very good here. Let's see if we can find one. Looks like they might be stumbling. Ooh, that's a decent one. Now we have really good top decks. Also really bad ones. Also we milled the island. A decent one. So let's see what we get. Not the rare order, please. Ooh. Wow, that's some business. Still just gonna attack with those two. Probably block the menace guy. Hmm. Yeah, those were two very, very good top decks. Like, now we're actually ahead, I think. The 2-3 is actually quite good against us, since, like, we have mod removal that just burns for 2. I wonder what they are splashing. Maybe some card draw, maybe good rare. It all makes sense. We're not gonna block here, I don't think. We shouldn't. Mm. So if they have Savor, this equip is very bad. But then again, okay, they do have another trick. Let's find out what it is. Strike, okay. Maybe I should have attacked with the duo as well. Actually, yeah, I think actually it's better to block here. Not this one. Ooh, that's a good one. I think we're gonna haste this one up. Attack for 6 and equip Charger. Let's hope they don't have a removal. Oh yeah. Is this lethal already? It's close to. Down to 3. Time to hit a good spell. 2 good spells. No. Well, that's it. Think we got we got a 2-1 out of the deck, which is probably what this deck was supposed to get. Don't think this will help our quests for infinity, but I do think we converted some playing points into tickets, which is fine. I think we get around maybe 10 tickets if we get lucky for this. Which yeah, 10 ticks, that's fine. So this leaves us with a -2. Considering our ticks balance, this gives us 88, which is still fine. So it's draft number 12, and we get an overall record of 28 to 12. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching, see you next time, and bye bye.